So last class we have seen the view. So simple view, how to call, how will, when will you, I mean, how to call it, what is the difference between simple view and complex view? And can I do the DML operation on the view? Okay. So can I create a view on top of the, on top of that another view? So if I drop that base view, what about the dependence view? So we have seen this example in real-time oriented, correct? Today, I'm giving one more tips. So what is the difference between table and view in normal case? So table,
View does not holds the data.
hmm,
So whereas table has the data.
correct, correct. Now, so that case, can I apply the constraint on the view? So there is a limited constraints I can apply in the view. One is read-only view. So why we need to read-only view? We'll go here. So read-only view, right? So I'll take one example. Normal view I'll take. Okay. For see, this is for timing. I'm taking small views. Okay, real time based on that scenario. So we have to write a more queries. Okay. EMP number, salary, commission from PNP. Okay. Now I'll run this. This is simple. This is simple query only. Okay. So I'm just selecting the four columns from the existing table. So I'm creating the view. Create, art, replace. What is the use of replace? We can modify the data. We can modify the view. Okay. Without replace, we can't modify because it is always, it will create. It will always will take the new view which is already present. It will throw the duplicated name. So you need to give the another name. But if you use the replace command, what it tells you, even though if it is view is present, you can go and modify with the new code. Okay, view underscore emp underscore on that one as. Okay, so I created a view. Now create or replace view name select start from here. View is created with read only option. So I need to remove this with. Okay, once. Maybe my database is. So this is the view we need to create. How to create? So with read only. So option is I kept it wrongly, but I removed that. So this is the one way to create. Now earlier I have done the DML operation in the simple view. Now if I are trying to the DML operation in the view, so what is happened we'll see. That into the table name is view name. Okay. Then I want to select these are the columns. Then I'm giving values. I'm giving some random values like, e name like AX application. Let AX. So employee number equal to 207. Salary equal to 200. Commission equal to 100. So it will allow, first of all, it will not allow because of we are using the check constraint option. So what kind of error will get it? Let's see, I will show the error also here. This is the insert statement. What is the error? ORA. This is our the SQL engine throwing error. If any start with ORA cannot perform the DML operation on read only view. So how to restrict the DML operation in the view with read only option. Option is the, it's not keyword, it's a ORM. So with read only, it is understood this point. Earlier we have seen that we can insert, we can do the DML of insert, update, deletion on the view. But if you use the read only option, we can't do any DML operation on the view. You got it? Hello? So the interview they will ask, so what are the constraints we can apply on the view? So what is the answer? Read only check constraint. So that is also we'll see the check constraint. So just I'm taking. Hello, are you able to hear? Hello, people are able to hear. Hello, please respond. See,
Yes.
okay. So what I'm trying to say, we have a table, we have a view. So what is the difference between table view? Table hold the data, view doesn't hold the data. View is always logical window of a table. It will hold the query. That is the one thing we discussed last class. And also there is a two types of views, simple view and complex view. So can we do the DML operation on the view? Yes, we have seen that insert, updation, deletion on the view. Second thing is, so if you do the insert updation in the view, if I want to restrict it, that one, so how to restrict it? How to restrict it? With the read only option. Today we have discussed. So last class, I have created a view. On top of that, I have created another view. So if I drop the base view, what about that dependency view? It is go to the invalid state. That is also we have seen the last class. That is there in the video. We captured the video. Okay, today what I'm trying to say. So even though we have a views, still we can go ahead and apply the constraint. So what are the constraints? There is a two constraints we can able to update. One is read only. Another one is check option. So what is the use of check option? So let's see. I'll take this. Okay, create and replace. So I'm taking the one letter change. I create a second view and I select star from EMP where department number. So department number equal 10 with check option. So which means while inserting the data also, while deleting the data also, what are the operation you are doing the view? That is regarding department 10 only. So it will check first if it is insert, updation, deletion, selection. Always it will go and verify the check constraint. Is a department 10 is only, it will not go to the next department. So that is using the check constraint. So we have seen the check constraint, right? So before inserting the data into the table, so it will verify the condition. What are the condition you specified in the check option? Same like here. Let me create this. Then we'll see. So the view is 1 or 2 is created. Okay. Now, can I do the DML operation v underscore emp 1 or 2 view? Or can I do the DML operation v underscore emp underscore 1 or 1? Which one is allowed to the DML operation? Then why? So in this view, b underscore emp 1 or 1, it will not allow the DML operation because we have a read only option. The v underscore emp102 view is to allow the DML operation with the check constraint. Remember this point. If you see the R class, most of the views with the read-only option. So if you see, if you see the code, okay, that forms code. I'm not putting the department number here. Let's see how it will allow. So what is the error? This is start with any error ORA, that is a SQL engine throwing error. View with the check option whether the class is violation. So which means you need to put the always department. Now it will work. I'm clearing this. I'm running this. One row got inserted. Earlier, why it is not inserting? Now why it is inserting? Because of department number. If you put 20 department, so it will insert the data. So what kind of error will get it? Same error. Same error. The view with check option where class is violation. So now, did you understand that what is the use of check constraints? Or you want to repeat one more time? What is the difference between the check option and the read only option? What is the difference between two constraints? Hello? Hello, are you able to hear, right? So, Bob, someone admin, and Divan, Lingaswamy. Hello?
Yes, you are able to hear.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between with read only option and check option? So the two, what is the difference between two constraint and the view? Just now, see, I will explain. See, if you are not understanding, ask me, I will explain one more time. See, how we are apply the constraint on the table, same like we can also apply the two constraint and the view. So because these are the two constraints very important in the apps I have seen that the most of the views are with the check option with read only option. What is the read only option? In generally, without read only option, we can insert the data in the view also. If we insert the data in the view, where it will go? It will go to the base table. That is we have seen. If I want to restrict the DML operation on the view, we can use the with the read only option. This is the one constraint. Before doing the DML operation, this constraint will go and verify on the view. Whether this constraint is satisfied, then only it will data will be allowed, or else it will not allow. First point. Second thing is check option. Check option also same like this is one constraint. What it will do? So if you put the where department equal to 10, any condition, based on that condition only, if you want to do the insert, that condition has to be satisfied. If you want to updation, the condition has to satisfy. If you want to delete, the condition has to satisfy. So all this, if you want to do all operation with check constraint, so that condition is allow, then only you can able to do it. Okay, these are the two constraints very important to view. So now, can I ask some question the view yesterday and today what we discussed? Then I'll go for one more topic in the view. So I'm creating the view. Okay. I'm creating the view. I created a create a new view. Now, again, I'm creating the view on top of. So instead of This I'll remove this. I'll put star. Instead of table, I will use this. Now it became a 4. Can we create like this? Yes, we can create. Oracle allows create the view on top of another view. So now I'm creating the view on 4 and I'm creating 5. So can I able to create one more view on top of that view? See, for example, I created a view first is 103. Okay. Then 103 view on top of the 103, I created a 104 view. The V underscore EMP 104 view. Then on top of V underscore EMP 104, I am creating the V underscore EMP 105. Okay. Now, if I drop this view, which one? If I drop this view, what are the views? It will go to the invalid. What are the views are not going to the invalid? I have created a views. This is the first view. This is second view, and this is third view. Okay. So this view is 103 is created on top of 104. 104 I created on top of the 105. Which one it will be invalid and which one will it will be valid? So this one we already discussed yesterday with the example also. I told him to go and refer the video and I give the time to just practice. So because this is very important nowadays they are asking. So the question how they will ask, right? I have a table. I have a primary key on the table. I have an index under the table. I have a view on the table. I have a synonym on the table. I have an index on the table. So synonym, sequence, index. That will talk. The still is pending. So all that there in the view. If I drop the table, what about the status? What about the view? What about the primary key? What about the index? What about the synonym? Whether it will go, it will drop along with the table or it will be there. If it is there, what is the status? So that might see they're asking like that only. So if I want to answer, now we are in the view topic. I have a table. On top of that, I created a view. On top of that view, again, I created another view. On top of that view, again, I created another view. In between, one view got dropped. So the dependency view is 105. That before 104 is created on top of the 103. So 103 view is valid or not? Valid or invalid? So it will be there. Even though if it drop, view it will not go along with the dependence object. It will be invalid. That is we have seen. Okay. Now dropped. Now here, valid, invalid. See whether you are right. See, your answer is wrong, right. I'm not bothered. At least where you people are, where I mean, what you understood exactly. If there are any mistakes, I'll correct it. So there is no harm to open your answer. So first one, it will go to valid or invalid.
Valid.
Valid.
Reason?
It is not depending on the we 104 drops.
104 we created on top of 103. So we are not doing any 103 basis. So 104 it dropped. What about 105?
105 is depending on the 104 that might be invalid, sir.
Not might be, it should be invalid.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'll drop in the view. Drop. I drop the view. So I told yesterday there is a metadata. Select start from db underscore objects. Okay, where object name equal to first one will go and verify. You dropped this one, right? It is present or not. If you drop 100%, it will not be present. You have to put the capital letter. So Oracle is data is case sensitive, as we discussed. So it is not there. There is no row selected here. Now 103 people are say valid. We'll change it to 4 to 3. I am running this. So it is there. 103 view. So there is a one column valid. Status is valid. Correct. Now 105 I'll verify. So if we run this one, it is 105. Status is invalid. So even though in real time, we create, see, the view for time being, I'm using only one table. Real time, there is 100, 20, 30, 40, 60, 100 table also. It might be possible to create a view. Any one of the table got dropped, view it will go to the invalid. Remember, any detail operation on the any one of the table, if you use it while creating the view, right, it will go to the invalid. Next. Now I hope you understood everything. Now we'll go for a next one. There is a concept of inline view. So what is the inline, right? So before going to the inline view,
Sir, I have
yes,
here we have dropped the base view, but still child view is present in the database objects, right?
can you repeat one more time, please?
Sir, here status is invalid, right?
Hmm.
Can we fetch data from that view?
No, we can't
No.
fetch. Invalid in the sense, the view itself, it is not working, right? So if you want to try this one, you will get view has a error. That error will get it.
Okay.
So for answer your question,
Yeah, my doubt is here all records showing right. That's why I'm asking you.
no, it is a valid, then only we can fetch the data. If it is an invalid, see what is the error will get it.
Okay.
That view has a error. So you need to rectify the view. Then only we can get the data.
Okay.
So inline view. See inline view, right? Let me take. So we have seen the last class, right? So I have seen the width class also. It's a temporary table kind of thing we discussed, right? So always after from class, what I'm doing, I'm giving the table name. Correct. So table name, like that I'm giving. This is a schema prefix, then table name. Now, instead of table name, I can give the query also here. Select email. Just I'm selecting few columns. Employee number, salary, department number from EMP. It will work or not? Hello, it will work or not? So you should practice more, okay?
Yes, sir, it will work.
Yeah. See, instead of table, what I'm giving here, one query. Instead of a table, I'm giving one more query. So on top of that, if you created a view, create or replace view test underscore v underscore 101 add. So this is called inline view. So the simple thing is, instead of a table, if you use one more query, there is a inline view. So test v underscore view is created. Without table also we can create the view, but it is not a valid state. So it is an invalid state using the force command. This also I will show you. Create or replace. There is a one keyword, force keyword. See here, before any example, if we take, there is no force keyword. Either reason why, right? So I am using the existing table, but here this table is not present. This table is not present. That's the reason I'm using the force command. Force view. So let's say text. I'll put it text because I created that view. Text my view is a view name as selected from this one. So here view is created, but with error. So we'll get that error. We'll get the message. View is created with compilation error. So if you go and verify this view, I'll take 2. Okay, 2A. If you want to see the source code of the view, which table we need, which metadata table we need to refer? Hello? If I want to see the source code, so which table we need to refer? This object itself, it is not present. That's the reason it is not showing. So if I want this condition, this type of situation, not this type of situation, what we need to refer, right? Select star from all underscore or db underscore views. Remember this point. This is the table we need to refer. So here where view underscore name equal to, I'll put AA. So here we'll get the source code of a view. So this is the view, right? Sorry. The table itself, it is not present. If we refer this text my view. So AA table is not present. We are referring the all underscore db underscore object. Remember, if we create any table, it should be present in the db underscore object. Oracle background process will take care creation. See, we created the table. That table information stored in the db underscore object. So in real time, so if you say someone is created a view and all, I lost the view name, I'll not go and see, I will not ask about the code because I can run this query. I'll get to know the code, what exactly he written in. Okay. So here the view is an invalid state. Okay. And also when we created a view, timestamp, and what is the created date? What is the last DDL uploaded date? This is object ID. Okay. Based on this object ID, we can go and retrieve this view. If there any modification happen, we'll talk to the DBA. Before this object ID is there, can you pull it? They will take the before what you run the code also. Okay. Now, I want to see the code of, what is the code of view query I want to see. So if you go for a db_view,